Hello and welcome to an Otaku podcast. This is Numenera Rose Saga, Episode 9, Barely Productive. Our cast today is Themoth as Dervish Storm, a mystical jack who bears a halo of fire, Boycool as Sakuraka, a clever nano who focuses mind over matter, Falcott as Socket, a swift jack who talks to machines, and Rin as Tama, a graceful nano who rides the lightning. Now without any further ado, let's get into the episode. Okay, so last time we left, you guys had just encountered a giant metal monster that tried to have lunch with a number of people, actually. That did not go too well. So what you guys up to then?
Getting the fuck out of there.
Alright, so where are you guys all heading? I presume you're going together for once?
Am I still up in the air from flying away?
You successfully landed somewhere.
Do I know where this somewhere is?
Sure, where'd you want to land?
Well, we were at 4, so I'm gonna go with I probably landed between 2 and 3.
There you go. Yeah, yep. That's perfectly fine.
Yeah, we were heading, well, I was heading at least, through 3 back that way. Because that would have been the fastest way away from this creature.
Alright, so you guys meet up at about there, roughly. Okay, whatever. Don't care.
I'm coughing up blood.
So, yeah, he is, kind of fucked up.
Hey, Saga.
So, everyone okay? Good, alright, I'm going.
You're right.
You fucker.
Take your pills.
I do seem to recall that Sokka's the one who went off there by himself and decided to poke at things.
I didn't poke anything. I walked into the house and I found a tentacle monster, and then I walked over to a lake and I found a molten golem. They weren't friendly. Even though I tried to give them cookies.
Saga, what if we told you about the cookies?
You told me not to give them to humans.
I told you not to give them to anything.
But they were nice. They seemed nice at first.
And
Or are they
Saga,
nice now?
Saga, what happened in jail?
Nothing. Those were dark days. Let's not talk about that.
No more cookies.
Let's talk about the pretty flowers that I see.
The pretty flowers? What pretty flowers? I'm
Yeah,
pretty sure most
asking
everything here is probably dead.
Pretty flowers floating around my head.
Saga, go lay down for a while. You need a rest.
Okay, I'm gonna go take it.
So, where are you guys headed?
I'm curious of, I want to go up there between 5 and 6, but I don't know which one I want.
Yeah, we haven't visited those 2 areas yet.
And you didn't finish exploring the high towers at 7.
Do we want to
True.
at least rest a little bit to get Saga back up to speed?
Sure, we'll go rest at 7.
Yeah, that sounds like a plan.
Alright, so you guys head on up to 7. Now, what's going to be interesting is, how long you guys went in to camp out there?
Probably a
He'll be fine
night.
in that. When Sokka be fine in like an hour or 2?
I'm checking the rest rules now. Recovering points in a pool. So, or if you want to make recovery rolls, what is your recovery roll?
I believe it's a D6.
A D6?
Plus
1 point per tier. Yeah, it's a D6, 1 point per tier. If you guys wait around for 1 hour, you can make 3 recovery rolls.
How badly is Saga damaged?
I have 3 points missing from my might pool and 4 points missing from my intellect pool.
Let's go ahead and wait around for an hour then.
Alright.
Yeah.
So go ahead and roll 1d6 plus 2, I guess.
Honestly, there's no way you're not going to max it out, so just max it out.
So everyone heals up again.
Yay!
I wish there was a button on this just to automatically max.
I think that's the first time we've ever actually had to do that at the start of one of these.
Well, this is what happens when I go off on my own and almost get freaking crushed.
Next time you go off on your own, I'm not coming.
We
It's
should just
okay.
put a leash on him. Just like a shock collar. Like as soon as he strays.
Alright, so while we have this extra
Dervish,
time,
make sure to get your mic pool too.
Huh?
You're at 7, bro.
And it's not updated on your screen yet?
Oh, there you go. It just refreshed. I had to close and open it again. These sheets are not the fastest refreshing, I gotta say.
Ah.
I was gonna say, yeah, I fixed it.
Yeah, okay, cool.
so I'm probably gonna do a little exploring here. Might as well.
Did you
see
have
if
to
I can't
recover?
loot anything.
Okay, yeah, even if you guys had to recover, you only spent like maybe 10 minutes recovering, besides for the idiot Saga, so the rest of you could go ahead and explore if he's camped out down there.
Well, can I inspect that elevator again, see if I can find anything else in there? Because I know there must be something I can do here.
I know what I can do. I'm gonna take the stairs.
I'm gonna go with Socket and take the stairs.
Alright, so you start to go up the stairs, and as you go up about, 2 flights, you find that they just end.
Interesting.
Do we see any like broken parts?
No, yeah. From looking at how it's designed, it seems like they kind of put the building together and the stairs were used at some point. But, once they had the elevators put in, they just kind of became unnecessary. It would appear that they're not really big on, like fire
On
safety
weight
or
loss?
anything, or maybe fire isn't really a thing. Yeah, I mean, you could always try to jetpack your way up, but Bayo's Halo of Fire up, or climb your way up the outside of the building, but
Okay, I'm not gonna try and become a human rocket indoors because that just seems like a bad idea.
I mean, you could always try to maybe climb up into the shaft, maybe.
Is it open from the second floor, or would we have to go back down?
What do you mean? Like, can you get onto the second floor from the stairs?
Well, you said we made it up a couple of flights, and then
Yeah,
it just ended.
there were no connecting passages that you saw.
So
So
there's
the
nothing
stairs-
to actually get
It's
out
really
into the
odd.
floors.
Yeah, it's really weird.
All right, so we come back down. I
Find
wonder-
anything?
Yes,
Some
the
broke ass
stairs
stairs.
end. They just stop. There's no doors or anything. They're just stairs.
Odd.
Yes.
So, can I find
Any luck
anything?
down here?
Well, should I roll
To do what?
to inspect the elevator again, see if I can get it working?
No, you can't. You can't get it working. That's clear without a roll. However, you could probably get the doors open. If you could, heave ho them open. Maybe go up the shaft.
Okay. So I kind of relayed the same thing to them. So, what you guys want to do?
Do we have an idea of what to do once we get the doors open?
Oh, let's just
No.
try and open them. See what happens.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
what, do we
Who's going to open the door?
I thought we were like all three of us.
Alright, yeah.
Oh,
So you guys,
I'll grab the door.
yeah, you guys absolutely just wrenched that door open. Sounds like you broke something, but it wasn't working anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Whoops.
Inside, it's extremely dark. You see what looks to be a car further down, actually. Fortunately, it's not in your way. Looks like it's maybe 4 or 5 floors down.
So there's a basement in here.
Yes, it looks. You can't really tell how deep it is, but you might guess it's kind of deep. And there's not really a whole lot. Like there isn't like a ladder or anything like that inside this. It doesn't look like they ever really expected this thing to not be functional. But you do see some like girders and so forth that you think you might be able to catch on to.
Do we see any like open doors anywhere up along the way?
You do see like a faint light really fucking high up. But you don't really see any other open doors besides that.
Can we see anything else? Like, are there any creatures crawling around in there? Or...
It appears to be extremely like just immaculate inside the shaft, from what you can see. It is really dark though.
I am going to take my flare gun and shoot a flare up the shaft. To look for signs of anything
Again,
that may be...
not what that flare gun was originally purchased for, but okay. Yeah, you fire this thing off, and you guys all just immediately just like start coughing and choking. Turns out flare guns produce smoke, and firing them in an enclosed environment while leading into a shaft, turns out the smoke is a thing. However, you do see really high up, it appears immaculate, just like you saw. You do see what looks to be some like slight wear on the upper surfaces of some of these beams. Just like little divots in them. But I mean, it seems perfectly structurally sound.
So, do we want to try going up, going down? Team?
Why do you look at me? I'm just the human rock, and we all know that would not work in this enclosed space. I guess we could try.
Shoot you off. We just climb.
I guess we could try climbing.
Alright, well, as you guys figure that out, you guys can go ahead up. The only person who is not going is Sakuraka. He is currently just kind of dying in the corner.
Did anyone like protect the dead guy?
Be smart, guys, and leave at least Tama next to me. Because it'll end terribly. At least I need someone to wake me up. All of a sudden, that black tentacle monster comes over and says, I found you.
Fine, I'll babysit.
Alright, right. Have fun.
And I also want to note that while I'm watching him, I think he's too busy trying to not die. But Tama's trying to try out something, but you really can't figure out what he's doing. You just know that he's like messing with her feet for some time. But other than that, you really don't notice much.
I'm asleep.
Dervish and Socket are going up.
Just saying.
Yep.
Alright, go ahead. You guys need to beat a 3.
Oh, I don't know if I can do that.
Well, technically
Okay,
a 9.
now they get good rolls. God damn it.
So I would say that's probably a success.
Yeah, just a little.
Alright, so you guys climb up inside of it. You climb for probably 45 something minutes. It's a really long climb. However, you do finally get to one of the open sets of doors, and you guys just kind of climb up. And as you get to the landing, like while you're still inside the shaft, you find there's this brown substance over everything inside this room.
You shit all over the fucking walls.
And it appears to be organic.
Ew.
And slightly pulsing.
Oh God, you're in amnesia. What's up with Brown?
Wait, is this about to turn into Conker's Bad Fur Day?
Oh God, no.
I hope not.
You go first.
Sure, let the guy that can actually probably light this entire place on fire go first.
Yeah, that way if anything goes wrong, you can light the brown junk on fire.
Okay. I won't be held responsible for what happens.
Alright, so you guys end up going up there. It's rather squishy. You see like a whole bunch of weird like tubes running around everywhere, almost like water tubes. Just running like all over the place. Like it's some kind of like administrative level, you think, only it's just tubes and just more tubes, like metal tubes of some sort. However, as you guys start looking around, you do find a slight issue. As you go around a corner, you find what looks to be two hairless bears with like this greenish slime dripping off their tendrils in their paws. And they look up at you quite angrily.
And I'm backing up.
And I am running. Fuck this shit.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Okay, so you guys are running?
I do believe so.
You guys going back into the shaft?
Yep.
Alright, so yeah, you get to the shaft. Yeah, slight issue, doors are closed.
How the heck did those things close already?
This shit is alive.
Roll me a d20.
Boom.
Hell, both of you. Alright, Dervish, you don't see shit. Socket, as you look around, you realize that there are sensors throughout this room that clearly detected somebody coming through here. So clearly there was some kind of, system that, recognized human presence, something presence here. Anyway.
I know I'm asleep,
Yeah,
but
we got an issue.
This whole thing just seems like I don't think these systems were meant to designed to keep us out. I think they were designed to keep them in.
Oh.
I'm just gonna go and say that that's totally relevant right now.
If anything says, I'm sorry, Dave, I can't do that, I'm jumping out a window.
Unfortunately, the windows do appear quite sturdy. They might be difficult to break.
So, the elevator doors are made of metal, correct?
That is correct. List of options you have. You've got more corridors you can go down. You can go up corridors, down corridors. There are
Did those
stairs.
things chase us?
You haven't noticed anything yet.
Alright, so I'm gonna go look around some more. I'm gonna go down one of the other corridors.
I'm just gonna kind of follow, keeping an eye behind us.
Alright, so you guys walk for a couple more minutes, making some bends. You come to a large open room. Yeah, there's a fuck ton of these bears here.
Did we walk into Russia?
Soviet Russia. Bears, fuck you.
Oh, God.
But what is interesting is that a couple of them, or in fact, most of them appear. How? Roll me a d20. Both of you.
This time my rolls are horrible.
Alright, Socket. They all glaringly glare at you and charge you, as far as you can tell. Dervish, they all appear dead to you.
What?
So I'm pulling out my sword.
Wait. Rephrase that by us? They're all appear dead to me, as in
They look like they are deceased. They look like they no longer breathe air or whatever it is these
Oh, they're
things
zombie
require.
bears.
So this is
No,
Left 4
no.
Dead
It
Russia.
looks like they are no longer mobile in any form whatsoever. It looks like
So-
rotting corpses of bear.
On the
Okay,
ground. So I'm
So-
tripping at the moment.
He did acid. Our captain's on acid.
okay, so
And I'm going to swing at the first bear that comes near me.
and I'm gonna just look at Saga. What the fuck are you doing?
Are you gonna give me a hand or what? These things are everywhere.
They're all dead to me. What? They don't look like they're moving. They're still just standing there.
Just, I suggest one of you. I suggest Dervish walk up and hug one of them.
Fuck it,
Touch
roll
one
me a
of 'em.
d20.
18.
All of a sudden, they just kind of flicker and appear back where they were. Still there, looking pretty dead.
Yeah, we're not gonna speak about that.
what is
What
with
if
us
you-
in towers?
No, okay, boss man. But what the fuck is trying to fuck with us here?
I bet it's that brown goo. It's hallucinogenic poop. I'm telling you.
So shall we continue, or shall we just try and see if the door being closed was faked too?
I go and search the dead bear bodies.
They are dead bears. They are dead bears.
They
are
do not
dead
have money.
bears.
They do
Your
not have
logic-
shins on them.
Your logic does not apply here.
This is not
Okay.
Pathfinder. Not every creature in the world carries 17 pieces of gold and 13 silver
Okay.
coppers in a hoard.
Miles, does it seem like bears are guarding something?
Were.
These bears seem like they're plugged in.
Plugged in?
Plugged in.
Again?
What is this? The Matrix?
Oh god.
Via their
Fine.
claws. The
They're,
tubular things of their claws appear to, enter into the brown shit. Although these guys are dead, so, it's kind of hard to tell.
So they were being injected.
Why do I have a bad feeling that these are more robots trying to kill us?
They are definitely not robots. It is very
They're
clear
not
from
robots.
the stench.
They're
It is
dead
clear from the
bones all over
stench that
place.
they are not robots. They are definitely, unfortunately for you, organic.
So did they die and turn into that brown goo?
Or
I'm
is the
wondering.
brown goo all their hair?
They don't have hair, that's for sure.
Yeah,
They
because
are
the brown
ugly.
goo is it.
Quite possibly.
Well, Socket, what do you think we should do?
I don't know. This stuff is weird.
Well, should I do my normal when it's weird in doubt?
When in doubt, burn it out.
Yep. Shall we?
I'm gonna leave the room first. Go
I
for
sprayed you
it.
down earlier, remember?
I don't know what this stuff is gonna do when you light it on fire. It may try and attack you.
Okay, I go ahead and activate Shroud of Flames, trying to burn this little shit.
Alright, so, you go, flame on mode, and, it does seem to crisp, char, and burn it.
Great, I just made crispy shit. Does it reveal anything on the floor beneath it or anything?
Reveals what looks to be some kind of, kind of used to be luxurious-ish carpet.
Now kind of charred carpet.
Yeah.
So, are there doors anywhere to other rooms?
There's not really a whole lot of doors. There are stairs up and down.
Is there anything that looks like it could be furniture or anything that's beneath all of this shit?
Yeah, there appears to be some stuff that looks like it could kind of have been at some point furniture covered by brown goo everywhere.
Shall we try and burn and see if we can't find anything?
I have an idea.
Oh Lord.
Are there more of those tubes around here?
More of the bears?
Those little tubes?
Oh yeah,
the tubes that you were talking about?
Yes. They are everywhere. Like, there are not many actual walls here. There are just fucking, like, tubes upon tubes upon tubes upon more tubes. Like,
Any that are open?
like actual open, like, no. No, they're just, like, they don't appear to be ending on this floor. They appear to be going up, down, around, through each other, and that kind of deal.
Never mind then.
What was your idea? I must know.
I'm hoping if we can find one of the ends of one of these tubes, I can drop my remote viewer down and see where it goes.
I could always make an end.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, I guess I try and weld open.
D20.
Oh,
You make a rather nice blast mark on it. That's about it.
oh, I don't think this is gonna work.
I'm gonna hit it with my sword.
It clangs off. Your hand kind of hurts now. Turns out
Yay.
vibrations that don't feel good.
Alright, up or down?
I'm gonna go with up because I think down is just gonna make us fall through the floor.
Alright, so we're taking the stairs up.
Alright, so you guys go to the stairway, and there's actually a huge-ass window up the side of these stairs. You realize that you guys are actually just about to the absolute top of this tower.
How in the
So,
God's
yeah,
name
there's
do we
that.
see an open door from way down the bottom floor?
We
That
saw
is
the
ver-
we saw the light.
You saw the
coming
light?
in. Remember I shot the flare up there and we could see
Yeah,
that the
but-
elevator door was open?
Okay. Just go with it. Okay. Defy all logic, but okay.
Hey, we have
welcome
really good
to Numenera, children. Welcome to Weird Stuff. Let me go ahead and break the wall here and theorize the logic behind this is that even an elevator would take a very, very long time to go up hundreds of floors. What if you compressed the space-time of the elevator shaft so you didn't have to go so far? I would totally do that. Like, Minecraft, totally. Been there, done that.
Okay, so we're going up the stairs, correct?
Yep,
Yes.
you guys are heading up the stairs. And you come to a door at the top of the stairs.
Is it unlocked?
Do you open it?
I assume that we do.
Alright,
Knock first. Knock first.
so you guys open the door. Walk out to this huge open room. It appears to be covering the entire extent of this floor, which is wide open.
Hello.
Saga, I think we just found the pimp's office.
And you find dozens of these bears up here.
Are they dead?
Yeah, we found
they,
a gangland.
they look very much alive, but give me a d20, see what you guys think.
Double.
Nice.
They look absolutely 150% very much alive.
This time maybe issues.
Like that shit on fire.
Now, they're in like a circular pattern, apparently hooked up to this brown goo on the floor. And there is like a holographic panel towards the middle of the room behind a desk. It looks like some kind of office space here of some sort.
Like
Do
I said,
they
it's a pimp's
react
office.
to us moving or anything?
They have yet to react to you.
I'm going to stand by the door and try and get their attention.
Oh Lord.
D20.
Jump up and down.
Yeah, okay, cool. You're jumping up and down.
No reaction?
No, not that you can tell.
I don't think they're that big of a threat.
I don't know. Do you want me to try and poke them like I did the other thing?
That one's entirely up to you, but I'm staying over here.
Okay, I guess I'm gonna be the one that bravely goes up to this panel in the middle of the room.
Alright, so there's this holographic panel behind this desk. In fact, there's like this little bronze plate on it. Jesus Christ. It looks like some kind of nameplate or something. So you flip what appears to be the switch on this, and you see this bug-eye looking dude, and below it is the name Zalix. In fact, this is a pretty big fucking projector. Like, it's projecting across like half the size of this room. So you're kind of looking up at this dude. You hear like sparks, and he seems kind of disheveled. Not that you know what, properly shoveled looks like to these people, but he looks kind of weird. And he starts talking. These are the final moments of our city, and perhaps our civilization. For an age we have ruled the galaxy from the seat of this planet. If an enemy can attack us here, what hope is there for the rest of our worlds? I make this final recording to send a message for those who come after us. Take care of this world. It will not be yours forever. Nurture it and protect it. Never forget how fleeting your triumphs are. Cherish your glory while it lasts. And then it just goes dark.
Did it say anything about the bears?
I think they're centuries.
I don't care how old they are.
I don't know, but I think we should leave and that there's something else in this place that we can loot.
You can take the nameplate. It looks like it looks like it reads like Mayor Zalix. I mean,
okay, I jacked the nameplate.
alright, cool. Yeah, you jacked the nameplate. Cool.
All of a sudden, you see a freaking the desk lowers, and all of a sudden, you're just like, "Uh-oh, it's a trap!"
Don't give him ideas.
Are the tubes up here?
Yes. up the sides, like where there aren't windows, there's tubes going up.
Any holes in the tubes?
No.
Oh.
However, just a few seconds after that, you actually hear across the room, oddly enough, from the stairs. You see like this little light blip on, green light, and a pair of doors slide open.
Ooh. And I head towards the doors.
Tama, at about the same time, you notice that the elevator door is closed on the ground floor.
That just doesn't sound good.
What are they doing?
Have I woke up yet?
Yeah, you've woken up.
What did I miss? Where'd they go?
They went up there. I didn't hear much. And all of a sudden the elevator doors. So yeah.
Well, I can't. I'm too lazy to climb right now. I got some food. You want to eat?
I really don't think this is a time to eat.
This is a great time to eat. I just almost died. I'm gonna eat. Fuck you.
You're healed now. Man up.
No, I'm gonna fucking eat. I'm hungry.
Okay. I'm gonna grab him by his collar, and now I want to do what I was practicing earlier. I want to use Boat Rider and get us up there.
So I'm just sitting here, like, eating something out of my hand, while she's doing this.
All right. Like, how are you getting up? Like outside?
No, through the. Wait, where
The doors that are closed.
Oh, okay.
All right, I'm just gonna point out. It's like the doors are closed.
Yeah.
Have you found stairs? Those are nice.
Yeah, no,
you
those
know,
stairs-
that's what people used in the old days.
Yeah, you are out. The doors lead to nowhere. So Yeah, I kind of
Have you tried
So-
blowing a hole in the freaking stairs?
no. So anyway, I'm gonna
Actually,
drag-
on that note, I'm gonna ask her where the stairs are. The stairs are, I should say.
I point over to where the stairs are.
I'm gonna go ahead and walk over there, and exactly like it just randomly ends, right?
Yep.
Okay, so like, can you give me an idea how, like, the door versus the end of the stairs are?
What do you mean?
Can I see the end of the stairs from anywhere in the room, like far away from the door?
No.
No. Okay then.
It,
I'm
like
gonna
it
tell-
goes up. The stairs go up about 2 flights, it seems, before they just
Okay.
stop.
Well,
at the
I'm
blank
gonna tell
wall.
Tama to walk over to me, and once she finally gets near me, because I'm assuming the elevator and the stairs are on opposite sides. Correct.
No, they're next to each other.
They're next to each other. Okay.
Yeah, the
I'm just
stairs
gonna
are kind
go
of like the stairs are kind of like you've got the elevator shaft, and then the stairs are kind of like around the back to the side, kind of thing.
All right, so I'm just gonna go to the opposite side of the room, and I'm gonna use flash on the elevator doors,
Okay.
right in the middle. Survey says
They,
7.
it flashes. I mean,
It's an explosion of energy.
cool. It's got an explosion of energy. It bounces off the metal.
No!
Back
Does
at
it, does it bounce everywhere?
No.
Darn, that would have been awesome. Oh,
No, it wasn't.
worth a try. Shall we try to pry open the doors? I got a spike. We can probably, unlatch them.
So at
Alright,
this point, it'd be a
launch
good
us
time
up.
to flash up to the guys who are upstairs. What are you idiots doing?
I went towards the doors.
All right, you guys going to jump in the elevator?
Sure,
Was
if
it an
that's what's in
elevator?
the doors.
Seems to be anyway.
Okay. Into it we go.
All right, you hop in. The door closes and it atomizes you. Game over.
Really?
No.
Aw, I got my hopes up so much.
I would have lost my shit. I'm sorry, Miles. I would have loved you for the rest of the game. I would have been like, cool, they can make new characters.
Please be assured that if we were rolling paranoia, that's exactly what would have happened.
Wow.
Oh, that would have been amazing, though. I'm sorry.
No, you guys jump in, and like the second, actually, just like the second your foot like gets into the elevator, the door is just kind of like snap shut, and it just starts humming kind of to itself.
We're all gonna die.
It's more like a.
What is this, GLaDOS?
Har
GLaDOS,
har fiddly dee.
you being a fire is all like me.
I start
Basically-
whistling to the hum.
Yeah, and after about 30 seconds, you get down to the bottom floor. Kind of dings, the door's open.
And we get a flash in the face.
Yeah.
Why?
Saga! And I come out ready to strangle
I
him.
run up and jump on him. It's like, where'd you go?
Can we force Saga to go up and see all the bears?
Sure, shove them in the thing and hit the button if you want.
I do.
Okay, I'll get on
Alright,
the elevator
alright.
too.
Alright, so I go
So,
up.
let's all just stay in the elevator and go back up.
Why are we going back up?
What did you guys find?
Shit.
Lots
Yeah.
of shit.
Okay, well.
Alright, so you
describe.
guys get back into the elevator.
Is there elevator music?
There's
No, there
humming.
is not. Just the
It's
humming.
humming music.
However, you guys start poking at it, and it doesn't seem to be doing anything.
Great, you broke it. It's a one-time use only elevator. Assholes.
Saga, I do believe you broke it from trying to bash us.
No. I flashed the door. I didn't flash the mechanism for the elevator. Plus,
Anyways,
plus it
he-
bounced off.
He talked to some big dude thing. I don't know what about. I was over by the door cowering. I mean, watching
So you're
the
being a
fact.
bitch. Got it.
So we sort of found out what happened to the city.
So what happened?
Apparently these were the rulers of the galaxy here. They got their ass handed to them and they're extinct now.
At this point, can I interject and ask, are we the Guardians of the Galaxy now?
And I'm going to
No.
smack him. Tired.
I'm gonna kick him in the nuts.
Okay. Well, did you find anything of use there? Maybe a key for, that safe back over in the other area?
I got a nameplate. Got
This
this,
is why I don't leave you guys alone.
but I got the nameplate of the mayor, see?
And what is it?
And he proudly holds this up. Nameplate, Mayor Zelix.
I don't know, maybe this will get us by the crazy ass android over there.
I give up.
I have an idea, but I'm going to save it for a dire situation.
Okay, so how about we get out of this elevator and go somewhere else? Because you're too close. You're too close. Getting out.
So yeah, I get out, and I'm just gonna start. Well, I'm gonna start looking around. Maybe go check out the areas we haven't been yet.
Yeah, I vote we head to 5 and 6 now.
Yeah.
Alright, cool, pick one.
Go to 5.
5.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a lot of
Five
pings
on
in
the
the
way.
exact same place. Okay, cool. That was a unanimous consensus on 5. Alright, so
Because we did.
here you guys find a whole bunch of just like almost completely transparent, looks like energy domes that are just kind of shimmery and such.
Don't look at them.
Inside, you can see like a hanging garden with a lot of
Oh, we're
stone
fucked.
pots.
We looked at him.
Oh, this must be a garden.
Maybe I can refill.
Or a pot plant.
Either way, I can restore. Get some more of those herbs because you guys kind of ate all of my supplies.
And there is an
Oh.
entrance to the dome.
So I'm
To
gonna
the entrance.
I'm gonna be the first one to walk through the entrance.
Aye.
It's safe, I think. I don't feel it.
I have
Telling you
nowhere
for-
a gun comes down and starts shooting him.
And I'll hear
D20.
dance, fucker, dance. Oh, God damn it.
Yes.
I'm re-rolling that. Fuck you guys.
Okay. Cool, nothing happens. It's all good, man. It's all good. Relax.
I don't trust you.
I search for anything valuable in the potted plants, like anything medical.
You found some pretty fucking nice dirt. You see like some bags that are like labeled true soil. Looks
Ooh.
pretty nice.
Okay.
I bet these
Could
are
I
such a nice
find-
price.
Did I find any more of that silkweed thing?
No, unfortunately not. No.
Are there any other doors that lead to the other side of said domes?
Like the domes are kind of linked together, so I mean you can go from dome to dome to dome.
Alright, I'm gonna go into the next dome.
D20. So, I mean, you trip and fall flat face in the dirt. You bust one of the pots.
I got a jar of dirt. I got a jar of dirt.
Very good.
As I,
but it's
as I
safe in
stand
there.
up and brush myself off, and it's like, poor pot. Oh well. Moving on.
How big are these bags of true dirt?
They're about what you'd expect from a normal Earth bag of dirt.
They're dirt.
Is there like a wheelbarrow or anything around I might be able to throw a couple of these in?
You don't see a wheelbarrow. You do see like these flat panels that are kind of stacked in a corner, with like buttons on them.
I walk over and I press a button on one of them, see what happens.
Yeah, it looks like these things are like flying wheelbarrows,
Yay! So I throw
like
some.
with like anti-grav tech on them and such. Like they
Oh my
float across
God.
the ground. and yeah, they seem pretty badass. It seems like no matter what you put on them, it doesn't really seem to like go down at all. Like it seems like it's just like solidly fixed at a set height above the ground or something.
Nice. I'm
Oh
going
my
to
God,
grab
are
one
these-
for myself, and I'm going to throw 4 bags of dirt. There's that many there.
Mhm.
On another one.
Okay, I'm also grabbing one for myself because I think these are what I think they are, and I want one.
I'll take one as well.
These will come in handy.
All right.
We're just gonna say Dervish grabs one as well. Just
What did I do?
I found these like floating platforms that you can move around.
that we can use to carry our
They're
luggage.
kind of like floating wheelbarrows, but they're
And-
flat.
Yeah, and for some reason, Tama is very excited about having one.
Okay, I guess I grabbed one then.
So we all have a floating wheelbarrow.
Basically, yeah. Make sure you note that down in your gut sheet. Just floating wheelbarrow works.
I'm just putting floating platform. Thank you.
Whichever. I mean, maybe just Wheelbarrow is a manufacturer. Made by Wheelbarrow Incorporated.
Okay.
By what's
Serving-
his name's Wheelbarrow Incorporated.
No, nothing from him.
All right, as they're all sitting there, joking around about that, I'm just gonna grab my wheelbarrow and start moving into the next room.
Cool. Okay, cool. You find more pots and plates?
Yay, more pots! All right, this place is a flop. Let's move on.
I don't know. I
Fucking
found some
useless.
true soil. Maybe we're something.
You found dirt.
I
Freaking
found
dirt.
soil. There is a difference.
Dirt is soil. There's no difference. Moving on.
Okay, so on to 6 now?
On to 6.
6.
All right. Yeah, I guess so.
Alright, so you guys go to 6. It's looks like a pentagon panel of lighting. And it looks like these are actually landing pads of some sort for like parking flying vehicles. The reason that you're deducing this is because there are some heaping wrecks of what appear to be crashed flying vehicles nearby. And
I'm gonna run over and start salvaging.
okay, cool. Something interesting though is that you notice that there are some pieces that are actually just kind of floating and bouncing around through these pads.
Saga, do you really want to go near all the bouncing shit?
Bouncy, 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 bouncy.
Okay, so Saga, give me a d20.
Wow.
Okay, so pretty much out of nowhere you see 3 large orbs with like grabby hands on them, just like launched
God,
out
he's
of
about to get-
out
he's
of the
gonna be
ground,
violated.
and just like latch onto you and start pulling you up into the air.
Bye, guys!
Going on something about
Bye.
access denied, unapproved landing procedures, and unauthorized pilot without proper license.
I know how to drive a car. Does that count?
They seem unimpressed.
Uh,
And
so
you
where
will
are we
be
going?
taking, let's see, yeah, you will be taking 6 damage right off the bat.
So that's
Because
is
these
that
things
including armor?
literally begin. Yes, it is not including armor. However, these
Alright.
things begin to literally melt your flesh off of your body.
Oh fuck!
It's
fuck!
like
Fuck! Fuck!
some kind of welding torch thing almost, but it's actually, quite frankly, you think it's fucking like turning your body into something else.
Okay.
They take their airport security very seriously here.
You're being violated by their form of TSA.
All right. So at that moment, I'm just gonna go ahead and try and yell and say, "Get me out of here!"
Okay. Can I try to shock these things? Okay.
There are 2 of them.
I think you said 3.
I lied.
Okay. So what? This is only going to affect one of them.
Well, I mean, you could always use him as a conductor. I mean,
Just shock me. I don't give a fuck. Damn. Damn, it saves the day.
Alright, so, you were shocking for effect, I'm presuming. Your major effect can be all 3 of them are knocked the fuck out.
Yeah, they knock the fuck out and drops
Alright,
him
you
before he
think they are
gets
both
shocked.
down for probably 2 turns.
Alright.
Like, everything there. All 3 of them out. Like, you ain't
Are
Are there
talking,
3 of
Saga.
them or are there 2? Oh, you're talking about Saga
Yes.
as well. Okay.
Oh, I thought Oh, okay, yeah. Never mind. So yeah.
I mean, you can only knock out one of them if you want to not knock out Sokka, but if you want all 3, all 2 of the creatures, you're gonna have to take Sokka with him.
Knock me out. I don't care.
Yeah, take a nap again. So
I'll be the guinea pig.
Would that consider as a recover for him, though?
Hmm?
Would that be considered as recovering for him since he's knocked the fuck out?
No. It was not a pleasant, relaxing, restful event.
Let's just put it this way. I was up in the air, then I hit the ground like a rock.
After being shocked. How much damage did he take?
he only gets for touch damage. He only gets like 3.
Plus fall damage. What do you say, Bios?
Probably 2.
Alright. And
That's
so
enough.
that's
Yeah.
I think there is specific fall damage from Numenera, but fuck. I think it's a lot higher than 3, 2, so I mean,
Okay.
alright.
So
Fine.
now that happened, let's.
Go for it.
Oh, hey, falling! 1 point per 10 feet. Yeah, so 2. I also have rules for acid bath, cold, severe cold, electrocution, crush, huge crush, and collision with a high-speed object. If you're wondering, you take 6 damage.
So fuck 6, fuck 4. Yeah, let's head
New
to a
quadrant?
different direction. Yeah.
New quadrant.
One of you guys is gonna grab me and drag my body?
We're gonna put
Yeah.
you on the wheelbarrow.
Okay.
So now it's a stretcher.
You guys got at least you guys found a use for it. Right off the bat. Alright, even though I'm knocked out, I'm just gonna go ahead and point out that all of these robots are acid users. No touchy. They hurt a lot.
So we
He
know
never said they were acid. He said they burn your skin.
Actually, I believe I said they melted your skin.
that. Yeah.
How
You
much
got
skin have I
nothing going
lost
on.
in the past?
lot.
Like, ow.
Interestingly enough, a lot.
So you're gonna have to re-update my picture, by the way. Just like add little like scars of my skin being gone.
So yeah, we probably ended up heading up into 1 or over to 1.
Yeah, that sounds logical.
Welcome to the cesspool.
Forget 1.
You guys are in the northeast quadrant of the city. Everything looks fairly structured and organized with neat buildings if it weren't for everything, being burned, blasted, and otherwise destroyed. Pervasive throughout the quadrant is this thick black sludge, glistening with purple specks of light. You have no idea what this stuff is. Let's see, the buildings are just, they've got a lot of iconography and so forth, with like white emblems, with white circles, and lots of inscriptions on them. And as you look around, you notice these symbols can be found everywhere. So the cesspool is strewn with dozens of dead animals. Yeah. You do see some junk floating in it that looks mildly interesting. But yeah.
I'm not
Oh,
going
God.
in after it.
I'm not going in there.
You're going in after it?
Yeah, let's go to 5.
You're not going in after it? Okay.
We are not.
I'm sorry.
No.
I'm sorry. I'm still out, so I have no choice to follow whoever.
You'd be up by now.
We could dump him in it.
Great, now he's gonna
as soon as they start to live around, I'm like, oh god, no.
Are you guys really gonna jump a minute? Because I mean, you could.
I want to.
Okie dokie.
I immediately wake up and flash.
No, both of you need to roll me a d20.
You fucking ass.
That is a 4, Devish.
Yep. Watch your roll 1 again.
Wait, me?
Yeah.
Yes.
4 on 4. So what is that? A tie? A reroll?
I'm pretty sure defender gets advantage.
Ah.
So
I
you
immediately
just
turn around
barely
and flash Dervish in the face.
don't. Yeah.
No, I'm gonna do it. Fuck it.
Okay then.
Fun payback.
Roll me another d20 then. You guys want to continue to go to war here? D20. You guys can re-roll if you wish.
children.
Dervish, you get whacked. For however much Sokka's typical attacks do.
Let me check.
Okay.
I'm just gonna move on to 5 and let them duke it out.
Okie dokie.
Alright, I'm following with him, but I also yell back to him. I'm like, you guys can play in the slots if you want, but we're leaving you. Okay, bye.
Just 2 damage.
And that does armor does take effect too, Dev.
Okay,
So it probably does
Damage
basically
one.
nothing.
It does 1.
It's
So you guys done yet?
yeah. I'm gonna go and get off where we're and start walking towards 5.
Yeah.
And just kind of punch Dervish in the shoulder.
I don't want to do that too much. I do have a forearm blade. Doesn't require me to draw anything.
Okay,
Oh.
so you guys arrive and find what looks to be a hospital.
Ooh, medical supplies.
I
It
don't
is
trust it.
absolutely sprawlingly huge.
Time to go heal
There is
myself up.
dust everywhere. There are corpses in a lot of places. And it appears that there are stasis containers holding corpses absolutely everywhere.
Corpses, or do they look like they maybe still be alive?
They look dead. They might not be. They look pretty dead to you. You guys can go ahead and explore and try to figure stuff out.
They have made zombies.
Just depends on how long you guys are exploring.
I'm gonna go to like one of the nurses' stations and see if I can't pull up any information on people and whereabouts and maybe a
I'm
map
gonna-
or something of the
I'm gonna
hospital.
poke around in storage areas. See what I can't find.
I'm gonna go with Dervish.
And I guess
Okay.
I'm staying with Socket.
Alright, so, let's see here. What do I find here? There is some random stuff, but it all appears pretty busted up. You're not exactly sure how to use it.
What's this
you-
do?
You guys, do, find something in the basement, which you probably would want to investigate. However, you do need to all roll me a d20.
Oh God.
Sam is gonna save my bacon.
Okay, so all of you, as you guys start wandering around, feel as though you are being watched. You're not exactly sure by what. However, it does seriously bug you. And so everybody there who failed a 5 difficulty roll will be taking 1 speed damage per hour for the next 1d6 hours. So all of you guys who failed, roll a 1d6, and you will be down that amount of speed damage.
5, 2,
Wow.
so anything under a 15.
Yes.
That's speed. Huh. Anyways, I'm looking up on the computers, trying to see if there's any records of what happened here or whatnot.
You can't even get the computers to pop on.
No power?
There does not appear to be actual major power to this facility.
Huh.
There is lighting, some kind of, but I mean, it's emergency lighting is what it is.
Okay. Go over to the computer and see if I can recharge it.
Sure, go right ahead.
Okay. What is the object level? I would assume 1.
For the computer,
Yeah.
I would presume something more like a 3 or a 4, to be honest. This is a
Okay.
hospital, after all. I presume it would be something worth a shit.
No, it still uses floppy disks.
Okay, I'm assuming that these guys are more enlightened than us.
Okay.
And
thank
don't run Windows 2000 on their medical computers operating like
you.
defibrillators and life support systems.
No,
Okay.
they're
a
running
hospital.
Windows 95.
Or me. That's even worse. I've seen computers running me, and I'm just like, oh my god.
You know how many fast food restaurants use meat?
You see, I don't care if my fries get too cold. I do care if my body gets too cold and my heart stops. So that did not work.
Ugh.
I'm
I don't
going
have-
to use my ability of knowing about machinery to see if I can't reroute power to the computer.
Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, you definitely could do that. That would definitely be something feasible. I mean, you fire it up. There's a whole bunch of passwords. You can't really access a whole lot of anything. But you do see a whole, like you can kind of get like an index of shit, like floor registries, and god damn, is this place big? Like they had like thousands of people here. Like, no kidding.
I try to access and see if there's anyone still living.
You can't really get access to the life support data. You do, however, have access to lists of, like currently usable, like empty beds, basically. And you do find one in the basement.
Just one random bed in
Just
the basement.
one bed, apparently.
I don't know,
It
you-
seems to be like one of their emergency systems for it.
There is one random bed in the basement. I don't know if you want to check it out or not.
Why not?
Alright. Yeah, we're gonna head that direction.
Alright, so you guys head down to the basement. A whole bunch of rooms down here, but there's one big ass room. Inside you find these glass coffins under this large rectangular looking machine with like a whole bunch of like medical things on it. And there are 6 coffins under this machine. 5 of them contain corpses.
Well, this was fun. Can we
That's
go now?
unsettling. I look around for zombies.
Somebody can go ahead, roll the d20 to attempt to identify the purpose of this machine.
You want me to do it? Or
Chip,
I'm looking
want-
for zombies.
you don't
Okay.
find zombies. Saga, you don't know what the fuck you're doing.
Oh, why did I use that earlier?
Tama, you identify this is an automated emergency medical system to very, very quickly repair any organic or biological creature placed in these glass coffins. And you also identify how to repair it. So you guys can repair it, just about anything. You think this thing could do it.
Are we
You
all
like that?
for it in the basement now?
Yeah, you all are in the basement.
I
So,
vote
yeah.
I vote to shove Sokka in the coffin and see if we can't heal him.
We can't fix stupid.
Tama,
Alright,
you
yeah.
are confident that it would fix him. Any
Okay.
physical or
All right.
speed damage.
I'm just gonna be like, it fixes people? I'm first. My skin hurts. Ow.
Yeah, we might want to heal you up. We
So-
still need a grunt.
So I'm gonna go over and poke the one coffin that's still sealed with supposedly a living one.
Yeah, it pops open. I mean, the hatch is open on it. Like, it's got, like, a glass cover. Like, these are literally glass coffins.
You could just call them glass boxes.
Are there people inside that kind of look living?
No, the other 5 glass coffins, they definitely look dead.
So before we activate this machine, let's remove those 5 dead bodies.
Why?
If this thing can fix things, imagine what it would do to already dead corpses when it tries to fix them.
I'm just gonna point out
Yeah.
zombies. Yeah, I'm just
Yeah.
gonna say zombies.
That is actually a
Well,
very
before-
good point.
Just say zombies. Do you want to fight zombies? I don't care if we
Okay.
fight zombies, but
I
do
guess we'll
you
pull 'em
really
out.
want to?
Yeah, you guys pull them out. I don't really want to touch them.
You know, guys, I would like to take a note here and say that zombies are not a part of this adventure. Zombies are not noted anywhere in this book. Zombies have not crossed my mind during this entire hospital scene beyond you mentioning them. However, the fact that you guys mentioned that there are corpses in this machine ready to be activated and repaired by something that can put people back together with unknown strange technological implements, yeah, zombies are definitely appropriate, and it is probably a good thing you remove those.
Yeah.
See, he would have just been that dick who just been like, as soon as he said that, and we didn't actually remove him. He would just been like, yeah,
know what?
so Saka's fully healed,
Yeah, but yeah,
you
from
guys
the,
you guys hear some knocking sounds
You see,
coming from
no,
all the
because
boxes.
that really wasn't even on the agenda. Like,
right,
that was
I know,
not on the.
but as soon as you said hospital and I knew you were the DM, I was not trusting it.
Anyways,
Already
let's
said.
take these bodies out.
Alright, so you drag the dead, dried out corpses out and toss them in a corner. Cool.
Do any of them have like a wallet or something on them?
No. Their clothes have decayed.
Okay, stop
I'm
it,
not above
Scrooge.
looting.
Okay, so now that once all the bodies are out of that, wait, one more question, Biles. This machine isn't connected to the rest of the hospital, is it?
It appears to be a standalone system.
Okay, so it's only for these 5 down here.
Mhm.
Okay, just wanted to double check before I flip this on. Don't want to finally get out of here and then the hospital full of zombies and then I have to find my Thriller CD and finally dance my way out.
We
So
have to
anyway.
remember he says appears to be.
Uh,
You know how many people actually listen to certain words Bios says?
I notice
Hey.
people listen to me more when I'm the DM than they do when I'm not, that's for sure.
okay. So everybody's cool with me turning this on.
Yep. YOLO.
Alright, so you do need to toss him in the
I'm already
the
in
coffin
it.
and
I literally climbed in the coffin and just laid there waiting for it to be turned on
Alright,
while
so
they
you
were
guys
removing
hit
the
the
dead
switch?
bodies.
No, as I go over to close the lid on him, I just jab him real quick with my handblade. Let's see if that fixes it.
Oh god. Oh, fine.
Jesus.
How much damage does that do?
2.
2.
Alright, take none.
Okay, turn this on before the kids start breaking a limb.
Alright, so you flip that thing on. The rectangular thing just like slams down around the glass coffins, and you can kind of see through it. However,
I'm sitting there laying down, waving.
hundreds of robotic arms emerge from this thing and reach into the coffin and just start like putting everything back together. Just like you can barely make it out, and these things got buzzsaws, these things got syringes, they got scalpels, like they got like flare guns and shit. Like this thing, it's just like it does it all. And it takes like seconds, and you are fully healed. For both might and speed, it does 2d6 heal. However, you do take 1 intellect damage from just the sheer horror of this. Just Jesus,
just like
damn,
watching my
man.
body being taken apart
Fuck.
and put back together. So I'm gonna go and say that puts me at 18, right?
Puts you at full health, yeah.
Well, I meant the intellect damage.
Yeah, it does take 1 intellect.
Okay.
At this point, I crouch down as it finishes up, and I poke him in the forehead.
No, the box hasn't opened yet.
Sure it has. It popped right open. It took seconds, man.
As soon as he pokes me in the forehead, I punch him in the stomach.
Damn, getting violent out here.
Okay, can we quit this Three Stooges
All right.
show and
But
get out here?
as I climb out of the box, I'm gonna go and just point out. All right. Now, I'm staying next to one of you at all times, never walking away. Fuck this shit. Those are acid. They use acid or some type of shit. My skin was melted. It's fully back, which, by the way, it looks pretty good. It feels soft.
All right, fix that
too.
for you.
I will kill you. My skin is so soft, though.
Okay, can we just stay one piece
And
for
I
like
walk away.
one hour, please? And
Yeah.
let's get out of here.
Alright, so this is an excellent time for a break. So you guys have fully healed up, besides for some intellect damage, and exiting the hospital.
That's it for this episode, folks. Thank you very much for watching, and special thanks to our players and patrons for making this possible. Credit to TechnoX for his awesome music. Remember, you can visit us at otakaview.com. And with that said, see you next time.